Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of the FPV Livestream. I'm your host, Paul Nurkala, aka Nurk, aka Boba Fett, aka who knows what next month, and welcome to the FPV Livestream. And tonight on the FPV Livestream, we are building a little indoor micro brushless machine called the Swirlie. The Swirlie was created by Tim Snyder. I finally got that right. It's not Zindar, it's Snyder. And it's created by him. He was also the guy who made the Doinker, as well as some other things that are coming up that I just saw and have some video of that I can't wait to kind of show you a little bit about what's going on. So get pumped about that. The Swirlie itself is the same motor-to-motor distance as a tiny whoop. It is tiny, like it is small. So this is right here the Swirlie base plate. You can see why it's called the Swirlie there. And this is a tiny whoop. They're the same motor-to-motor, but this is brushless and this is crap. So we are going to be building this guy, the Swirlie, and giving it away. So one lucky winner tonight will receive the entire fully built Swirlie that we're working on right now. And then we have a whole bunch of other stuff to give away, which is why I'm sure you're here. We've got motors and Swirlie frames and my Kratos frames, which Tim Snyder was also the original designer of. And there's just a whole bunch of awesome stuff that's going into this that you guys should be excited about. So, where was I going with that? All that to say, it's going to be a pretty awesome episode. Now, something that I think about is that I don't really want to try to give away all of this stuff. Like, we could spend like 3 hours just doing giveaways. So I'm probably going to post a video tomorrow that will be like the comment thread for the giveaway, and I'll run that all offline so that you guys don't have to sit through the whole thing. And then we will be giving away the fully built Swirlie and 3 frames somewhere throughout the stream tonight. So if you want to be in, if you want to receive this drone, stick around. All right, so let's jump right in. We'll look at what we've got and get building. Let me get my soldering iron heating up here. Okay. Over here to the desk. So let's see if I can just leave this somewhere kind of in the way, so that, because I didn't like put like his logo anywhere else. So here's the base plate, and then this is the 3D printed bumper. It's actually very, very skinny, but it's made out of TPU, I think. So it's very squishy, so it will kind of bounce. But it will also have structure on all of these points here once it's assembled, and that's going to help keep things working the way they're supposed to. You've also got Velcro straps, and then I've got a few different colors to choose from. Obviously, we're going with green, because that is my DRL color with your nylon standoffs and whatnot. Anyone got his address? I smell chicken. What is... I don't understand. Okay, so that's the frame. I need a bin or something to stay organized with. So this, and it's going to be using JST. Oh, they're nylon. Okay. Then we have, sponsored by 65 Drones, the ESCs. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of all-in-ones, but there's no other way to build this quad. And this is a 6 amp 1 to 2S LiPo. It's got a 5 amp and 3.5 volt, or 5 volt and 3.5 volt output here somewhere on one of these cables. So another cable for it. Oh, Hot damn, look at that. We might have to, yeah, we're going green. For FPV, we have, just the standard little micro camera dealio with the antenna at a 90-degree angle instead of straight up, which is a great idea, actually. I like that a lot. Just pulling stuff out here. So these are our motors. And all of this information is available in the build description below. But yeah, so here's your motors. Tiny little 1102 10,000 kV. I don't know if you can even see that because of the glare. There you go. We've got 4 of those, obviously. Here's our tiny little frsky receiver, the XMR. Get up. It's so puny. Can't even handle it. And our flight controller, the F3 Femto by Emax. Tiny, tiny, tiny little guy. I don't even know what the mounting is on this. Like, it's sub 20 by 20. Like, it's danky. Sorry, I gotta look at the chat once in a while too. Okay. So while we're also building here, I've got the instructions pulled up because I've never done this build before. So I'll occasionally show my desktop here so that you can kind of check out what I'm seeing here. So the first step is to start your stack. You can use the included battery pad or use your favorite material. There's no specific orientation. Put the screws through and flip over. So come back over here, get all this stuff out of the way with that. Okay, so there's our thingy, actual frame. And then we need this guy, which is the battery mounting pad. And then we're going to push through some nylon nuts. We just need to be in the stream to win. That's basically it, yes. So we're going to go straight through. Like so. And flip it over. Okay. Add your ESC stands and battery strap as such. You can do the battery strap later, but it's usually easier now. Okay, so the ESC dealios are these guys. And they're going to go out away from the center. Again, these are all little 3D printed bits that come with the kit. I'm not going to do the strap now because I hate having the strap on there while I'm working on the quad. That's just a personal thing. Okay. Alright. Go back over to the desktop for a second here. You can place the ESC on top of the spacers. The motor pads are meant to go on the spacer. You can then place the FC spacers on top of the or do the Did I do this wrong? That doesn't look right. I'm confused. So it shows this piece here, which is extruded out away, but then it also shows this, but I don't see this piece here at all in my little kit. I've only got 2 of those mounting things. So Snyder, what's going on? But I'm reasonably sure that we just need to put the ESC on top of this, which is this guy. Its heat shrink is all up in the way. Nobody likes heat shrink anyway. Oh, what did I do here? So the pads, he said, are meant to go over the spacers. Yeah, see, that just doesn't look right to me. It looks really tall compared to what I'm seeing over there. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take these off. And I think that it just looks like it was replaced with this. Nope, that doesn't fit. Maybe it's this one. You should have shorter spacers. Yep. How come this stream is unlisted? It's unlisted? Let me see. It shouldn't be unlisted. Oh, it is. What? Okay, hopefully that makes it easier for people to find. That's weird. Okay. Use the other one. Ah, shoot. Okay. So I'm taking this back off. So the instructions, I remember my first build, screw you, right? So the instructions show that the bottom bit for the ESC spacer is 2 different pieces, but what I have here is a single piece. So that's where the confusion is coming in. There we go. Alright, so now the ESC will go on top of that. And then the FC spacers on top of that, going inwards. Alright, now we're cooking with fire. Where did... I'm going to try something really quick. The stream's going to go down for just a second, but then it's going to be right back. I apologize in advance. Oh, never mind. Alright, let me keep going. Alright, so next, according to the steps, is to start doing motors and route wires underneath the flight controller spacer. Cut wires to length and solder to appropriate pads on the ESC. Remember to tin all your wires and pads. If you shorten the racer star motor wires, here's a trick to remove the coating on the wires. I don't want to shorten them, because they're such a pain, but they're so long. Alright, let's tin this up first. So I'm tinning all of the pads on the speed controller so that we can really easily put the motor wires right on here. Does this... Okay, it doesn't fly in the plus configuration. Okay, cool. All those motors use normal wires. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. So I'm guessing that A1 is motor 1. No. Then we have 2 here. But we have to route the wire from there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright. So motor 1 is here. And we're just going to go straight underneath the whole thing. Screw that down or else it's going to drive me nuts. they just wire to the closest pad. But they're not the right order. It's C4. It says, I wish I, so I cut that heat shrink off, but no, I think, so if I want motor 1 to be the back right, which is this one, I need to wire it to this pad here. It use the A1, B1, C1 to correspond to the M1 pad and whatever motor wire to the actual motor signal pad on the FC. Alright, okay, I see what you're saying. I'll do that. That's wise. Yeah, that's how he said. I think that's touching the winding. It's like too long. Man, I'm on the struggle bus tonight. The screwdriver is like one size too big here, and it's making it just a bit tricky to get these in here. Like, this is definitely the smallest screwdriver I have right now. There we go. Okay. No. So now I'm going to cut this back to length. A little bit extra. Just a teeny. Excuse me. Okay. One done. With a bunch to go. Okay, so I'm going to put this next motor on underneath the flight controller standoff thingy. Just easier to take that off to do it. New DYS have silicone and multi-strand wires. It's just so good. Like, freaking whatever the other like enamel coating is on all the other kinds of motors is just so obnoxious. This just works so much better. So I'm like overjoyed right now. Like I have my own Kratos is not currently working right now, and I cannot bring myself to work on it because of those awful motor wires. So I guess I just need to go motor shopping, and everything will be okay. Bluegrass says hello. How's it going? We're struggle busting over here. Alright, I like that. Gosh, it's so tiny. What is the thickness of that frame? Yeah, 1.5 millimeters. Does it have a top plate? Not really, because it has, it's like a tiny whip. Alright, 2 more. Honestly, this is probably the part of the build that will take the longest. Wait, so does this flight controller take battery voltage? Like LiPo in? Yes, direct LiPo. Is that a Swirlie or something like that? It's a Swirlie. QAV Technology says hi. I'd say hi back. Ugh. My solder fell off my desk at one point and got like a little bit tangled. It's just been a pain since. How are you liking the Racer 3? The Racer 3 is awesome. For what it is. Build a hyperfloss. Hyperfloss should be on its way. Wish I could build one. Don't judge Paul by his solder joints. There's nothing wrong with my solder joints. UAV Futures, what's up? It's Daddy-O. This should be like the middle of Stu's workday, I think. You back at work yet? Freaking congratulations on the kid. That's so cool. I'm pretty disappointed that you didn't show a picture when you posted your announcement video. Even though we're Facebook friends, so I've seen it, but you building a 4-inch or 5-inch? 4-inch floss, actually. So he's not working yet. Alright, 4 motors. Look at that little guy. Daniel Cahan. Got a week off to spend at home with them. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Alright, so next step. Once all your motors are wired up, solder your power lead to the ESC. If your ESC doesn't have a back, you can run wires straight up to your femto off the battery wires. Tuck all your ESC wires underneath the spacer and to the side. Okay. Probably don't need a ton of length on this, so we'll go with that. So this is where the battery will plug in to the ESC, and it will also run to the flight controller at the same time, so we've got to do some creative soldering here. Okay. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put one out one side and one out the other and fold it up towards the flight controller. So I'm going to try to put this in like underneath kind of. Perfect. Do this one the other way. You should spin your spacers so you can run the wires underneath. No, I have a plan for what I'm doing with this. So now those should go like so. Put a spacer back down on top. All the way around. Or is this what you were saying to do? Tiny tie. If so, brilliant. Okay. We got all that done. Once all the motors are wired up, tuck all your ESC wires to the spacer and to the side. So we need to plug this in. I need a picture of that before we go on. Have a good night. Okay. All right. Now, install your femto into the adapter. Make sure the USB is resting on the little recess. It should fit all the way in and be flush with the bottom. Okay. Where's the flight controller? Here it is. The extra little piece is here. And you can see the little USB notch that I was talking about. Hot diggity. This thing is soft mounted, boys. Do you have a dog, Paul? Yes. Okay. Wire the first channel, ground, and 5-volt wires to the ESC port on the femto. Then wire the correct wire from the far one each. Okay. So I'm going to skip. So I'm actually just going to pull out the 5-volt and ground because I don't need them. I don't think. I'm gonna cut them short so I can solder them on if I do. Okay. Now we have to do these up one by one. And the first one is going to be orange. And number 1 is this one. And I'm okay with that orientation. So, 1 can go straight to 1. And then on the bottom of the femto, there's 3, there's 4, there's 1. So this is 1. So it's going to be closest to the USB. So right here. Just solder that on. Lovely. Okay, so next we need 2, which is purple, which is this one. And if this is 1, then this needs to be 2, which is C4. So wire 4 is the green wire. So the green one is going to 2. Does that make sense? Yeah. This will quickly clean itself up. Just bear with me. So we have 1, and then 2 is up here. Closest to the USB. It's pretty riveting stuff, right? Drone building. What battery does this take? It's a 350 mAh 2-cell? 350, is that right? Might be less. No, 300. Okay, so we've done 1 and 2. Now 3 is here, which is 2, so we want to use the purple wire for 2. Or 3, rather. 1, 2, 3 is over here. Oh wait, is signal the middle one always? Yeah, shoot. Can someone confirm for me that the signal is the middle hole on the femto and not an outside hole? Signal is in the middle. Okay, cool. So 3 is this one, middle, and then purple wire was the 3 motor. And then 4 whatever's left. Okay, motor's all wired up. Wire your RX into the correct pads. Note the XM in the picture is wired to the wrong ports because I'm an idiot and didn't have these awesome instructions during my build. You can use servo tape to stick the RX on top of your 4-in-1. This is a good time to bind your RX. That's a good point. What is the bind mode for the frsky, for the Tyrannus? Where's the receiver? Gosh, it's so tiny. D16. Okay. And then where on the femto does it wire up? And does the receiver take 5-volt or 3-volt? Okay, so the side of the femto with only 3 holes. Oh yeah. And that's RX 5-volt ground. Whew, that's a tight fit. Hold on. RX 5-volt ground. Okay, now the instructions want me to bind, which I think I'm going to have to do. So I have to wire up my flight controller first. Oh, shoot. Oh, we can get them from the bottom. Okay, so we'll just hit these pads on the bottom. Is this the point when he takes a finished swirly out of the oven? Yeah. We're working on that one. Plus is towards the USB. Not sure how to do this. There. Need to get myself some nice helping hands. There we go. Okay. No. My castle of sand is coming far down. Just trying to get this all on here just enough so that it's not like falling apart while I'm trying to do these next steps. Okay. Who's ready for magic smoke? Maybe. First, we'll check for shorts. None. Let's go to the next one. Alright. Good. Smoke it up. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh, wait. Just kidding. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It's pretty uneventful. Sorry, now the chat's finally coming through. I scared the shit out. God, motherfucking. Oh man, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I was thinking about that for like 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Anyway, so we need to bind. Got my trusty old Tyrannus here.
Switch one, low battery critical, ignition off.
Okay, so bind in D16, bind mode is on. Hold down the button. Attempt to deploy again. Ooh, we got it. Exit this. Plug in. And we're bound! Oh my gosh, can't believe that worked. We're not as dumb as we look. A little green heat shrink for a green machine. Try to wedge my receiver back under here. Get my wires as clean as possible as well. I might come back and like add some hot glue in strategic places to try to maintain these a little bit better. Okay. Looks like a quad now so far. What is battery size? 300 milliamp 2 cell. Use a spacer or a nut to hold down your flight controller. You can run your RX antenna through an open hole in your flight controller. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Not shown, but run your BTX wires through the mount and prop guard, then wire to 5 volt on your femto. What? Okay. Looks like I accidentally melted this standoff a little bit with my iron. What's up, Paul? I'm the dude you ran into at the Cincy race. Good luck this Sunday. Thank you. Okay. I didn't run my receiver wire up like they suggested. But I don't think that's going to hurt anything. Okay. So it looks like we're moving on to prop guards next. Or we can put the, yeah, so we can put the prop guard on. Oh no, these other nylon are too big. Let's see if I've got. I thought I had a size that was a bit too small. Well, I guess it's not really going anywhere. I should probably solder on the FPV gear, shouldn't I? Alright, which one of these is a 5-volt out? Let's see, 5-volt. RX was 5-volt. Is it this one? Okay, yes. What is the weight of the prop guard? It's like, it's negligible. It's less than maybe 1.5 grams. Where's my scale? It was just here. I used it last night, no joke. I'm not going to shorten the wires on this. I think they're probably a good length. Is there any first-time FPV live stream guests tonight? How did you guys find out about the live stream? Yes. There we go. That bitch is soft mounted too. Okay. Okay. Now we must figure out how to do prop cards. Okay. So it looks like it's kind of neat. And of course I did it upside down. Did I miss the smoke? Yes. Because there wasn't any? So I don't totally suck at this. Sorry, guys. I only have one live stream that's currently dead. Huh? Oh, I killed someone by giving them a heart attack. That's funny. Alright, one more to go. We are almost there. I guess I'll assume there isn't a giveaway? What are you talking about? This is the giveaway, among other things. But I gotta keep you guys here for a bit. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to make the background of this more entertaining. Like, I just don't know. I get too focused to talk the whole time. And, I mean, even if I did, it would just be the same thing. Like, and now I'm screwing in a screw. Music is being suggested a lot, but I've seen enough live streams get, like, taken down because they used copyrighted music, and then all of the non-copyrighted music sucks ass. So I don't really know. Like, I've considered like just having guests on and just trying to interview them and build at the same time, but that just seems like a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. Hula dancer. Combine the live stream with fpv.fm. Yeah, Kappa doesn't like me, so. Okay, need some crafts. Here we are. Oh, they're green too. Perfect. Uh-oh. It's rubbing on those wires right there. I think they're the receiver wires. There we go. And it's just so simple. I love it. Did you check motor direction? No, but it's a BLHeli ESC, so I could just use pass-through to change the directions, right? Okay. USB cable. You could give this swirly a swirly with your flying toilet seat. Clever. It's currently not flying. It met its untimely demise when I was trying to initially test it. So I kind of gave up on it, to be honest. Oh, it's not flashed? What type of board is it? So use the Pico? Question mark? How long till giveaway? We'll do the giveaway when it's done. So not long. Once it flies. You didn't eject your disk properly. I never eject my disk properly. Yeah, nothing like configuring the quad processor. I mean, the probs are 2 inches on 2 cell. What's the worst that could happen? SP Racing Evo F3. Okay. Gosh, I gotta freaking short it. I hate doing this. Alright, here we go. Flash on connect. That is not shorting the way that I want it to. Gosh. Got it. Yes. So this is my trick for shorting stuff. Is use a just strip back a bigger piece of wire and kind of flare it out, and just kind of mash it in there. No response from bootloader. Programming failed. What? It is in boot mode. Stupid piece of... You can do it, little buddy. Holla! Alright. Okay. Beta flight setup is very like any other quad. There are a few things to note. Since the board is turned 45 degrees and you guys up yaw 45 degrees off. Okay, configuration, yaw 45. Save. Configure. No, let's go setup. And if I tilt forward, it tilts forward. Backwards. Backwards. Right, left. Alright, that's good. Configuration. What protocols do these ESCs support? Are they BLHES? Or do I have to run them in one shot? 8K, 2K, sure. Turn off accelerometer. Save. BID tuning. If I go 3.68. 0.68. Receiver. frsky. Alright, get my train set up. Powering up. UART3 serial RX. Monty. Receiver modes, arm and air, aux 2 is the way I have it set up, don't judge me. Forget about the rest. Motors tab. This on, throttle all the way up. Put it in. And back down. Uh-oh. I just forgot to hit the feature. Alright, motor 1 should be back right. Not doing anything. Why don't you turn air mode on permanently? I'm just lazy. The props spun up, but on purpose. I told him to. Man, the Swirlie does not like... What? Why are we only reading 2 of these, guys? I hate 4-in-1 ESCs. So what was that, 3 and 4? Yeah, it was. Alright, we're tearing down. No, I don't think that all of the signal pads were middle pads. That's my current guess. Is the ESC cable completely in? Yes. All middle pads are signal. Alright. Take a look. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a glass of water. I will be right back. I don't want to do the giveaway until this thing is actually working so that people have something worth being excited about. Right now it's just a pile of parts. I've made a huge mistake. I've never had problems with the Chrome configurator for DL Heli. Yeah, I want to just fly this thing like this. No bumper, just these outside guards. Let's see if we can clean these up at all. Maybe there's a short or something. The two that aren't working are the two that I started wiring one way and then had to wire it the other way. So maybe there's some link-a-dink. Wait a second. So this is supposed to be 1. And the wire is supposed to be the green wire. It's 2. No. It's supposed to be 1. And it's wired to V1. Okay. This is supposed to be 2. And it's wired to V4. 4, 4, 1. Ugh, this is confusing. C4 should be 2. It is currently wired to 1. Okay, so that's wrong. I think it's safe to assume that all of these motor wires are wrong. Okay. So 1 is wired to A1. 2 is wired to C4. 3 is wired to C2. And 4 is wired to C3. So what we need to do is wire 1 to 1, 4 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. God, that's obnoxious. So, we need the So we need 1, which is the green wire, and that's going to go to pad 1 on here, which is by the USB. So oh my god! One. Okay, so 1 is wired to 1. Now 4 needs to be wired to 2. 4 is the orange wire. And 2 should be this one up here. Okay. 2 should be wired to 3. So we need wire 2, which is the purple one. It needs to go to 3. Which is this one. Okay. And 3, which is the yellow wire, needs to go to 4, which is the only pad left. Okay, this power wire is not long enough, so I'm just going to swap it now. It's been nothing but a pain. Divert! I do not like this flight controller mount. Oh my god. You need to slow down. So I swear this isn't as hard of a build as I'm making it look. Alright, what's going on? It's like shutting down the USB whenever the power is plugged in.
switch warning. Low battery. Battery critical overload. Off. Ignition off. Ignition on. Ignition off. Ignition on. Ignition off.
What the dick is that warning light?
Ignition on. Ignition off.
So 2 needs to be reverse. That's not 3. God dang it. No, 4 is not doing shit. I hate drones, man. They're just aggravating.
On. Ignition on.
That's good.
On. On. Ignition 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 on. Ignition. Ignition on. Ignition on. Ignition on.
4 is good.
Ignition on.
Just pull the pins out of the JST connector. No, they're catching something. Okay. Back over to Bullhelly. Did you change min throttle setting? No, it's where I want it. Yay, 4 ESCs. It was not hitting the RX antenna. Okay, I need to CLI reverse 3 and 4. I thought I reversed you. Just pull the pins. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Alright, I'll move the wire. Hold on. Plug these in. Okay, so I need to swap 3 and 4, which is really 2 and 3. So swap 2 to 3 and 3 to 2. This is going to end in tears. Where is my... Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I'm doing the CLI. There's not enough slack for me to be able to work with this cleanly, and I'm 100% sure that I'm going to screw it up. God, fuck, hell, what is up with that? Okay, for some reason 4 still needs to be reversed. Alright, let's see if we can get a hover out of it. This is the struggle not many people see. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I find the FPV live stream so interesting, is that, you know, there's no editing, right? We're all figuring it out together, basically. Okay, fly, ho. Oh, what in the world? I feel like getting stuck on these screws once in a while. Oh, that's what I want. You're mine! Sorta. This is 2-cell. Finally. Freaking. Frick. Alright, let's clean this up. Get this giveaway underway. Needs a Futaba receiver, yeah. Futaba just needs a receiver of that size. Dang it. You are mine. You will do as I say. Stupid drone. These are 1102. Bet you could use a beer. Yeah, you better believe it. Prop clearance is very tight. Where's that beer, guys? All right, let's try something. This is an OTG. Oh, the other kind. Where is it? I cannot catch a break tonight. Alright, let's just do it this way. So I do actually have the ability to connect this little OTG thing to the computer directly, but I don't know where my cabling is right now, so my bad. I'll change the lighting a little bit so it's not. That is not visible at all. Let's try this one instead. I think my wife is watching TV downstairs, so this might be a surprise. Here goes nothing. Oh. Ugh.
off. Ignition on. Ignition on.
I think I had a dingleberry.
Ignition on.
Hey! Hole in one. Totally normal Wednesday evening with the nerds. Yeah, basically. Out the window, it's dark out. All right. So, we have finally finished building a Swirlie. That was an ordeal. My bad on that. I kind of got a little frustrated with where that was going, so I want to apologize right now. Yeah, so why don't we do a giveaway? Snyder, do you want to announce that the giveaway is happening right now for people that maybe need to come back to check it out? It did fly really well, by the way. It needs a little bit of tuning, but my wife would have just knocked it out of the air and thrown it in the trash. That's funny. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to, with my phone, record a video and upload it to YouTube. And that's just going to be a 1-minute video saying comment below. What I'm going to do is we're going to do 4 giveaways right now, actually. So we have this full build and 3 more swirlies to go. Okay? And so what we're going to do, so somebody's going to get this one that I just flew right now. I'm going to do some more video with it later. And then someone is going to get one of these 3. Well, 3 people, 3 individuals are going to get these, okay? So, drone and 3 frames. I'm going to give, so what we're going to do is I'm going to create another video, I'm going to upload it, and you guys are going to go and comment on that with your favorite YouTuber to go check out. And I will not be mad if that's me too, so. And with a link to their channel. Well, actually, don't put a link to their channel because it might have an issue. And then what I'm going to do is live. I'm going to give it like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, something like that. I'm going to go. We'll fly another battery. I'll go turn on some more lights in the house. And so everybody's going to go comment on that new video with a YouTuber that people should go check out. And the first 3 people that I pick are going to get the frames by themselves. And that 4th person is going to get the full build. So I'm going to upload that video now. You guys are going to go comment on that. And then we'll do the giveaway after I fly another battery. So let's go ahead and record this. Here we go. Hey, Paul, coming at you from an episode of the FPV Livestream. We're literally live right now. And we are giving away this, the Swirlie, as well as 3 frame kits. The first 3 people to comment will get the kits. No, sorry. That was wrong. The first 3 people that I randomly pick will get the kits, and the last individual will get the Swirlie. Comment below with what you, or with a YouTuber that people should go check out. So I want this to kind of be like a working list of resources of other people that would be useful to know. So go ahead and comment, and we'll be doing the giveaway shortly live on the FPV live stream. All right. Uploading. Let's call it Swirlie giveaway madness. Comment now. I'm going to call it public and send. Okay, so that's uploading. While that's happening, I'm going to really quick go and turn on some extra lights in the house so that we can have a little bit more to work with than just like those 2 rooms. And then I'll be right back and we'll fly some more. All right, be right back. Alright, we got a bunch more lights on in the house. We are 80% uploaded. Whew, what a night. Ready to watch. Okay, so everybody go to my channel right now. You should be able to comment on that video that I uploaded called Swirlie Giveaway Madness. Comment now. And in the meantime, while people are commenting, we'll fly another battery, and when that battery is done, we'll come back, we'll do the giveaway. Okay? Alright. See you. Let's set this back up. Go away. Okay. Is this one full? Alright, I'm going to sit down for this. I'm sick of standing for a bit. And we'll just fly around. And come back after this flight. So enjoy this intermission. Ah, get out of the way! Too much crap. Oh no. I'll be right back. It's just so light that like when you hit stuff, it doesn't take damage. It's kind of weird. Nope, that was definitely the end of the battery. Just got back. When is the giveaway? That's funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Yeah. Ooh, that's a warm little battery. Alright, so there are a bunch of comments now on a video. I'm going to go to that video. I'm going to use a random comment picker. I'm going to take random comments. The first 3 people will get swirlies, the frames, and the last person will get this if I have not destroyed it by the time I get it in the mail to you. So here we go. Let's go to desktop. Go to YouTube. Random comment picker. This is the video. What 4-in-1 ESC do you recommend for micro? There should be a link in the description. Gotta approve some, I guess. Okay. Alright, so this is the video. We're taking it over to this, commenting, load comments. So it sifts through 116 people entered, not bad. It's pretty good. Alright, and for the first frame, right here, randomly pick. What's going on? Let's refresh that. Randomly pick. Bluegrass multi-rotor. The best is clearly Diego. So you have a Swirlie on the way to you. Okay, next one. Owen Crook, Le Drib. You also win a frame. And Richard Burgess. Stefan RC is pretty great for technical explanations. Richard Burgess. And finally, for the main event, the ready-to-fly micro drone click. Genius 137. Congratulations, man. You get a fully built, ready-to-fly monster. Genius 137. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, the four of you. Go over to my website, which is paulnurkula.com. And on that website, there's a contact form somewhere. If you are Bluegrass, Owen Crook, Richard Burgess, or Genius137, I want you to take a screenshot of your page so that I can see your username and that you were here. And then I want you to go to that, upload that to Imager and submit the contact form with your email address and all that stuff so that I can contact you and we'll get all of that stuff taken care of. Should have been me, though. Okay, so I actually have a bunch of other crap to give away. Give me 1 second, it fell on the floor. In here are... I said without links, because I figured everybody's comments would get blocked if they were with links. Okay, so in this box is a bunch of other stuff. All of this is going to be given away as well. But I don't want to take up like 20 minutes on the live stream just to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a video tomorrow, and I'm going to explain, the things that we're giving away. And we're going to go through a similar process where you'll just leave comments, and I will randomly pick them and contact those people, etc., etc., etc. 2 more giveaways live. But included in the things that will be given away in that video are the Atmospheric Adventures My Kratos, which is that teeny little copy of my frame that Tim Snyder also made, which is freaking awesome. There's 5 of those. There's a Swirlie. Shoot. No, this is, yeah. That one's, okay. That one's spoken for. And then there's a set of 4 HLY 1103 10,000 kV motors. So there's 4 of those that will be going out. There are 3 different micro flight controllers. Actually, I think there's 2 different ones and then 1 set of 2. One of them, I believe, is an F4 board. F3 plus OSD, micro F4, and then I think this is just an F3. So we've got some of those to go. And then that's it. So yeah, all sorts of awesome stuff. Do 1 My Kratos. Okay, I'll do 1 My Kratos right now. And then the rest of you, make sure that you go fill out that contact form or else there won't be a thing. So, we're going to go ahead and do 1 My Kratos. This is a baby version of my frame, the Kratos. This is what I fly all the time. This is the My Kratos. It swings 2.5 millimeter props, which are like the Rotor X quad blades. So that's pretty, and that's peppy. Like if you do that on a 3-cell, like it feels like a 4-cell. It's very weird. So we will do 1 more giveaway of the Atmospheric Adventures My Kratos right now. I'm just going to go back to that same form and randomly pick. Oh, shoot, wrong one. So I'm actually going to refresh and make sure that there's not any more people. Jack is getting banned right now. Okay, so randomly pick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flu FPV definitely recommends Joshua Bardwell. So congratulations, Flu FPV. You also take home my Kratos frame. Reach out to me via my website, and be sure to take a screenshot and all that stuff so that I can verify that you're you and get in contact with you to send you your stuff. So yeah. So there will be a bunch more stuff going out tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and go back and check and make sure that you don't miss out on the opportunity to win more stuff, including my Kratos' and flight controllers and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by this episode of the live stream. I know that there are a few people that have never been here before. The goal of this channel is to kind of be an educational source, somewhere for you to kind of see the gritty reality of what it's like to build drones, right? You know, we've done probably 30 or 40 of these episodes now, and what it does is create a ton of content and useful resources to be able to build stuff. So if you are a vendor or someone that wants to support education FPV, don't hesitate to reach out through my website, paulanarcla.com, to get your stuff featured. So, good marketing opportunity for you, really useful information for the rest of the community, and that's just where it is. If you are a consumer, if you just like to watch live streams and stuff like that, then I try to do this. We're changing the schedule recently, actually, but we're starting to do this on Wednesday nights, and I think I'm going to keep 9 o'clock as the start time. So Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern time p.m. We'll be doing builds and giveaways. Next week, I believe we're going to be doing, I don't know yet. I have to double check. I've got a few things that I'm kind of playing with as ideas for that. So congratulations to everybody that won. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Have an awesome rest of the week and weekend, and stay flying.